Good evening, time travelers. Old Pete here for another freezing broadcast on Radiowave Nostalgia. Noir is by far one of my absolute favorite styles. And the shows I've lined up for tonight are some of the most special in all of the old-time radio. We'll be listening to dark noir episodes focused on the bitter cold and the massive urban shadows of the era. Tonight's chilling frequency features the unforgettable voices of Nightbeat, Boston Blackie, the brutal cynicism of Pat Novak for hire, and the sharp Philo Vance. To kick off our journey, we are completely isolated inside a run-down, decadent detective's office. Our lone investigator is quietly reminiscing about his last case. Drifting from the old radio on his desk, we will hear the classic and melancholic episode 0 from Nightbeat, originally broadcasted on February 6th, 1950.
Hi, this is Randy Stone. I cover the night beat for the Chicago Star. You know, stories start many different ways. But this one began modestly enough with a 0 on a typewriter. That's right, cipher, naught, nothing. But to one man of Chicago's 4 million, that 0 meant death. Mine is a funny kind of a job. When that evening sun goes down, I start walking through the dark city, peering into bleak alleys, wandering through the bright neon. Listening to the sounds of a city at night, the whisper of footsteps, the shattering roar of an L train, the sob of an ambulance siren. I wander up the boulevards, down the back streets, searching for something in the dark city. And what exactly is it that I seek? Brother, it's something more elusive than the farthest star. I seek the city's heart. Tonight I must have walked for miles. The cold wind off Lake Michigan, ad-libbing with my ribs and the hot breath of my deadline biting into my neck. Then ahead of me I saw that friendly oasis in the darkness, Benny's all-night beanery, otherwise known as Tomaine Junction. Throwing caution to the winds, I started through the door for a cup of coffee.
Operator, answer me.
Nobody around but Benny polishing the counter.
Operator,
and this little blonde yapping excitedly into the wall phone near the door.
Please hurry.
Such devotion, somebody should get that excited over me.
Hello, Mrs. Warren. Yes, we were disconnected. Has he come home yet, Mrs. Warren?
How are you, Benny? How's the bicarbonate king?
Oh, hiya, Randy. You always say that, but you keep coming back.
Glutton for punishment.
Well, you've got to find him. You've just got to.
Get her.
What's with her, Benny?
No, 25 calls she makes like that. 25 times she gets the same answer. 25 times she comes over to get more nickels.
Business is good, huh?
A hole in the head. What's in it for me making change all night?
Give me some change, please, Nichols.
Lady, sooner or later I gotta run out. This is it.
I gotta have some.
I don't make 'em here, lady. Now, will you
then
please...
Any change, quarters, dimes.
Let me take a look, see if I have any.
Oh, yes, please do. But hurry. Please hurry. I gotta reach him.
Randy, make with the catch. She's passing out.
Oh, easy, lady, easy.
Out cold.
Coffee, Benny, quick. It's one thing I'll say. If Gabriel's trumpet doesn't succeed in waking the dead, all they've got to do is send for some of Benny's coffee. After I got a couple of sips down the girl's throat, she started coming out of it. Tears rolling down her face, her whole body trembling with sobs. Oh, come on now. Now stop it, honey. Stop it.
What happened to me?
You passed out, but good.
What time is it?
Oh, it's 9:45.
I've got to find him. I've just got to.
Oh, now take it easy. You're still shaky. Now, come on. Have a few more sips of this so-called coffee.
Oh, no.
Well, if you think Benny's coffee is bad, you ought to try his hamburgers.
I've just got to find him.
Who have you got to find?
The man.
What man?
The man I killed.
Ask a foolish question, you get a foolish answer. Only before I could ask any more questions, a little lady was on her way out of the place. I looked at Benny just to make sure he'd heard the same thing I had. He'd heard. His mouth was hanging open like somebody had taken out the hinges. I left the beanery and started after the girl. At first, I thought I'd lost her. Then I saw her sagging against the side of a building under the elevator tracks on Dearborn Street. She saw me coming.
Why did you call me? What do you want?
Oh, I'm just an old busybody.
I don't know what to do. I'm going crazy. I should call Mrs. Warren again. Maybe he came home.
Who?
That man.
The man you killed, huh? Well, that makes sense. Now listen.
Oh, you don't understand. You just don't understand.
This you can be sure of.
I've got to find him. I've just got to.
You've killed him, but you've got to find him. Yeah.
I must go. Please. Please let me go.
I'm not holding you, kid.
I don't know where to turn.
You don't want to go anyplace, do you? You want help. All right, here it is.
I don't know you.
My name is Stone. Now that we're formally introduced.
The newspaper columnist?
Well, the man's got to eat.
Well, maybe you can help. Maybe you can, Mr. Stone.
Yeah, but first I've got to know why you keep calling the home of the man you killed to see if he's gotten in yet. This is slightly confusing.
All right, I'll tell you. My name is Ruth Baker. I'm receptionist and secretary for Dr. Stanley Loring.
The specialist?
Yes.
Go ahead.
There was a man, Philip Warren. A week ago, he saw Dr. Loring for an examination. Today, this afternoon, he came back for the report. I was in the outer office when Mr. Warren left the consultation room. He looked strange. Strange and frightened.
Will you give me a cigarette, Miss Baker?
Oh, certainly, Mr. Warren. Here. There's a lighter on the table.
Never mind. I don't want a cigarette.
Is there anything wrong?
Hey, what time have you got?
3:15.
You're a minute slow.
All that?
But a minute is important. Very important.
If you're going to catch a train.
No, it's always important.
Well, yes, I suppose it is.
Oh, yes. You know, I've lived all my life that way. Paying attention to time. Being punctual. My wife considers it a nuisance. Do you?
Oh, I'm afraid I hadn't thought
You
of
should. Everyone should. Time. If you thought how many different ways one tells time. It can whisper in an hourglass. Or tinkle in the tiny little clock. Or it can roar. Or...
Yes?
All my life it's been important to me. Now he won't tell me when. All he says is sometime. That's not fair, Miss Baker. It's not right.
Look, Mr. Warren, perhaps you'd better lie down.
Oh, no. I've got several things to do. Many things, in fact.
I see.
You don't. But that doesn't matter at all. You know, in my office I can hear the chimes of the clock in the tower above me. I've always listened to them. I like them because time is important. But I never heard them chime midnight.
Midnight?
I guess midnight is a special time. It's either tomorrow or today. It's in between. Tells a man that the day is over. Another one's going to begin. It's like standing on the edge. Goodbye, Miss Baker. Goodbye, Miss Baker.
Yes, Doctor.
Miss Baker, will you come in, please?
Right away.
Warren gone, Miss Baker?
Yes, he just left, Dr. Loring.
Yeah, that was certainly unexpected. I was almost certain it wasn't that serious. Well, put his examination report back, will you?
Yes, sir.
The closed file, Miss Baker.
The closed?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. What was it?
An inoperable condition?
Oh, now I see.
See what, Miss Baker?
Why he acted so strangely.
Oh, don't worry. You'll go home, think about it. When the first shock wears off, you'll accept it. What else can he do? What else can anyone do?
After that, I went back to my desk, Mr. Stone. I was checking my files and
Come on, Ruth, what?
I made a mistake. A horrible mistake.
What was it?
Well, when a patient comes in for examination, only Dr. Loring knows his name. The technical laboratory has only a number on a card. Mr. Warren's was 5129. I typed it wrong. I typed 5120.
The card number of another patient.
It was a mistake. I put Mr. Warren's name under the wrong laboratory number. The number of a Of a man who is going to die.
Certainly Dr. Loring will be able to tell if Warren...
Well, just a routine checkup would indicate symptoms. It took actual laboratory work to make certain.
Oh, I see.
He'll kill himself. He's that kind of a man. And if he does, I've killed him, murdered him. And if he... I don't want to live. I'll kill myself, too.
Oh, now, come on. Now, there's no time for that. Does Dr. Loring know?
I told him right away.
And he tried to reach Warren?
Oh, we've been trying since this afternoon.
At his home?
Everywhere. He must have gone home first because he left his wife a note.
Suicide note?
Yes.
Ruthie, come on, let's go.
Well, where?
Warren's home. And if he's not there, well, Chicago's a big city. It'll be tough finding one man among 4 million people. But we can try.
I found the note when I got home, Mr. Stone. I knew Philip went to see Dr. Loring, but I didn't know...
Just the note and nothing else, Mrs. Warren?
No, nothing.
You called the police right away?
Well, of course I did.
And you haven't left this apartment?
Not for a second.
Well, didn't he phone, try to get in touch with you at all?
No, Miss Baker, he did not. And if my husband isn't found before he kills himself, I'll see to it that you...
I've been telling you it was a mistake. Anyone could make a mistake like that.
Mistake? To make a man believe he's going to die in horrible pain? No, that's no mistake. That's murder. The cruelest kind of murder.
Don't, please.
Get out of here and leave me alone. Get out.
Wait a minute, Mrs. Warren. Why crucify this kid because she made a mistake that could happen only once in a million years?
To my husband.
To anyone.
Oh, leave me alone.
You want to find him, don't you?
Well, now, what kind of a question is that?
A nice, reasonable question. You want to find him. All right, help us.
But what can we do? By midnight, he'll be dead. The note he left said so.
Someone's at the door.
It might be him.
I'll get it.
Irma.
Mr. Warren?
Warren? No,
Paul.
Yes.
Paul, what did you find out?
Oh, nothing. I checked every precinct station between here and the Oak Street beach.
Paul, this is Mr. Stone. And the girl who...
I see.
Paul is a friend of Philip's.
Yeah, there's nothing you said?
No one's seen him.
And no suicide report?
Not his.
It's 10 now. We've got 2 hours to find him.
You know, that bothers me. Why should he choose exactly 12 o'clock to die?
If you knew my husband, you'd understand why. The ticking of the clock was the most important thing in his life. You could set your watch by his schedule. Up at 7:30 in the morning. Never 7:28. Never 7:31, 7:30. Breakfast at 10 minutes to 8.
Irma, we haven't time to worry about Philip's idiosyncrasies right now. We've got to find him. As the young lady said, we've only got 2 hours.
I'm sorry.
Try to think the way he would. What does he do for those 2 hours? Where does he go? What does he want to see?
He's lived all his life doing things exactly the same way. That's all.
Well, that's something.
What are you getting at, Stone?
Well, I was just thinking. Nobody ever lets go of life without holding on to something else. Nobody knows whether you can take a memory with you or not. Maybe it's just a face, a melody, a favorite place. Nobody knows, but we like to think so.
Philip.
Go ahead. What were you going to say?
Well, that Philip would want to die exactly as he'd lived, knowing exactly when and where.
That's what I mean, Mrs. Warren.
What?
I want a list of every place your husband might go.
But...
Tell him, Irma.
well, there are so many places.
100, 1,000. What's the difference? Write them down.
I'll go with you, Stone.
No, you stay here with Mrs. Warren. Somebody's got to be here if he shows up. And step on it with that list, Mrs. Warren. We've got a lot of places to cover by midnight. If we haven't found him, then we can cut our list down to one place. The county morgue.
Night Beat stars Frank Lovejoy as Randy Stone.
Find one man out of 4 million people. Find one place out of 1,000 square miles of city and do it in 2 hours, 120 minutes. A long chance? Compared to our job, $1 on the Irish sweepstakes was money in the bank. We had 2 things in our favor. One, Mrs. Warren had called the police. 1,000 cops had Warren's description. 2, Warren himself. The way he lived was a clue to the way he might die. On time, punctual. But where? The first place on this list was a little restaurant where he sometimes ate. They knew him there, all right.
Mr. Warren? Yes, I know him.
Has he been in here tonight?
Tonight?
Yes.
Yes, tonight.
I see you don't know Mr. Warren very well. Mr. Warren comes here on Tuesday evenings only. This is Monday.
Cross off one place. Go to the next. Yes, they knew Mr. Warren. No, he hasn't been in tonight. This is Monday. He comes here only on Fridays. Grab a cab and hurry on. Watching the minutes go by. Watching Ruthie die a minute at a time. Telling her no matter how bad we were doing, the cops would find him for sure. The cigar store, where he stopped for cigarettes, missed him by an hour. The Newsreel Theater. Sure, an old customer, but he comes on Wednesday for the new weekly show. Ruthie wanting to call Mrs. Warren again to see if the police had found him yet, but no time. 40 minutes gone, an hour lost. Going down the list.
Hey, Ben, late edition. Get your paper.
Hey, kid!
Oh, paper, mister?
No, not right now. Listen to me. Every night a man stops by here. His name is Warren.
Oh, I know him. What about him?
Well, has he been here tonight?
Oh, sure. Hey, what gives with that guy?
What do you mean?
Well, any other night he's by here 6 o'clock sharp. Tonight he comes past after 10. Buys a paper, a late edition. He's never done that before. In fact, I never seen him after 6.
Which way did he go? Did he say anything to you?
Nothing. All he does is buy the paper, walk away, and then he throws the paper away like he don't want it in the first place.
Which way did he go?
Straight up Michigan, that way. You got to admit it's unusual.
Yes, I admit it. I admit it. Thank you. Come on, cabby, move. So we went straight up Michigan Avenue that-a-way. All we accomplished was to lose another 5 minutes of our time. And, brother, when it came to time, we were really scraping bottom. Those ever-loving cops were becoming more important by the second. One by one, we kept scratching names off the list. The cafeteria, where he sometimes stopped for coffee, but not tonight. The drugstore, where he stopped for stamps, but not tonight. Then the last place on the list, the very last. A little cocktail lounge on Michigan Avenue. One of those shishi joints where the lights are so soft and low you can't watch the bartender watering the booze. Our 2 hours were just about all used up.
Can I help you, sir?
Oh, pal, if you can. Nobody else can.
I beg your pardon?
I'm looking for a man named Philip Warren. Do you know him?
Oh, yeah, quite well. I consider Mr. Warren one of my special customers.
Was he here tonight?
Well, why do you ask?
We don't have time for anything but yes or no answers, please. Yes or no?
No, I really don't feel I'm at liberty to discuss with complete strangers.
Randy, it's not going to work. We're not going to find him.
Something wrong with Mr. Warren?
Well, to put it mildly, yes. Now, come on.
Well, if you'll tell me why you
Oh, no,
want
listen,
you
please.
see, it's not really proper to tell just anyone who happens to inquire.
Pal,
man.
unless we find him in the next 15 minutes, Warren is going to die.
You're joking.
Look at this girl here. If Warren dies, she'll... Never mind. Look at her face and tell me I'm joking.
Oh. All right. I didn't know. Mr. Warren's a good customer, you know. Two strangers asking.
Was he in here, and how long ago?
Well, he came in a little while ago. I thought it was strange, you know, because he's late. It always comes in promptly at 5:35.
Never mind the details. How long ago?
About 10 minutes ago. He sat at the usual place, but then he didn't drink his sherry.
Do you know where he went?
No, I don't.
Did you see him go?
Oh, yeah, I saw him leave.
All right, now think. Has he ever said anything about going anywhere from here?
No. He was always very quiet. Oh, but I think his office is near here.
What makes you think that?
Well, he mentioned once he always leaves it at 5:30, and
I
he
see,
always...
thank you. Where's the phone?
Near the entrance.
Come on, Ruth. Thank you.
What is it, Mr. Stone? What did you think of?
You got his home phone number?
Oh, yeah. Written down
Good.
here.
Thank you.
Why are you calling there?
I want to know where his office is.
But why?
All his life, punctual, methodical. Everything to him was a habit. Maybe it's a crazy hunch, but I could be right. He could have gone to his office.
Yes, you could be right.
Come on. Answer.
They've got to be there. They said they'd stay.
But they don't answer. Ruth, do you remember where his office is? Must be on your records.
Oh, I don't remember. Oh, but we can go and get it.
No, there's no time.
Try it again.
They're not there. I told them to stay there, the fools.
What?
The phone directory. Might have a business listing for him. Warren. Paul. Philip Warren.
Is it?
No, only his home phone, the number I just called.
Mr. Stone.
What?
If Mrs. Warren isn't home, she might have gone to the police. Maybe they found him.
That could be it. Keep your fingers crossed that they found him alive.
Well, Randy
Randy Stone, snooping around this precinct for stories?
I've got one, Mac.
So?
Listen, I'm in a hurry. You've got to tell me something.
Why, sure, Randy. What?
There's a general call-out for a man named Philip Warren. Have you got anything on it?
I'll take a look. Warren? Philip Warren?
That's right.
Yes.
Oh, Mac, come on.
No, nothing here on that name, Randy.
Nothing. Mac, you're crazy. The call went out this afternoon. Every precinct has got it.
Well, this is one of them, but there ain't a thing here. Take a look for yourself. Here's the sheet.
No, I'll take your word for it, Mac. Listen, put out a call right away. He's got to be picked up.
He killed somebody?
He'll kill himself. You hear that, Mac? He'll kill himself if he's not found before midnight.
Before midnight? But that's just 15 minutes.
Yes, I know.
What did they say?
They didn't have a call for him.
Well, that's crazy. They must have. Mrs. Warren, call the police.
Yeah.
Well,
Just a minute, Cabby. Look, Ruth. Let's figure it. That last cocktail lounge, the bartender said Warren came in every evening at 5:35, that he left his office at 5:30.
Mm-hmm.
That makes his office a 5-minute walk from the cocktail lounge.
And what he said to me, remember?
What?
He said he liked to sit in his office and listen to the chimes from the tower above his office.
Tower. 5 minutes from that cocktail lounge on Michigan Avenue.
Look up the avenue.
The Wrigley building. The clock in the Campanile Tower. Ruth, that's got to be it. We've got 10 minutes to get there and find the office. Cabby, Wrigley building, fast. The red on the traffic lights didn't mean a thing, but it still took us 3 minutes to get to the Wrigley building. When we got there, the hands of the clock in the Campanile Tower pointed to 7 of 12. And as we looked up, the larger hand crossed out another minute of Warren's life. One more went by before the night watchman heard me pounding at the doors. And then he opened them.
Hey, what's all the fuss?
Look, my name is Stone. Chicago Star.
Yeah, well, that give me the right to pound on doors?
No, please, just listen.
Huh?
Does a man named Philip Warren have an office in this building?
No, he ain't got no office.
Are you sure?
Sure, of course I'm sure. Man named Warren works here.
Philip Warren?
Sure, works for Western Research.
Did he come in tonight?
Why?
Stop asking questions, please. We've got to find him or he'll be dead.
But he was all right when he walked in.
All right, take us up to him.
Hey, you got to sign the in and out sheet just like everybody else.
All right. We'll sign it. Just take us up.
Yeah, okay. Got to use the freight elevator, though. Regular ones don't run at night, not this shop.
I don't care which one we use. Just get us up to Warren. I stopped looking at my watch while that freight elevator droned its deadly way up to the floor where Warren had his office. And then at last, we were there.
Western Research office is right down that way. I'll just
You'll call the police.
Huh?
Call the police. Tell them you're calling for me to get here as soon as they can.
Oh, sure, okay.
Thank you. Come on, Ruth.
There it is.
There's no light inside. It's open.
There's no one here.
Find the light switch.
I can't.
All right, never mind. I'll light a match. What's the matter?
I thought I saw someone at the desk when you lighted that match.
All right. Follow me.
Look.
Mrs. Warren.
What are you doing here?
Well, I thought of the same thing you did, and I...
Herman, you still here?
Yes, Paul. Mr. Stone is here, too.
Stone?
Yes. Turn on the light, Paul.
Why wasn't the light on in the first place?
Well, we thought if Philip came here and saw a light, he wouldn't come in.
That's right, Stone. We called the police. They had nothing yet, so we came here. We thought that
You called the police?
We just couldn't stay home and do nothing.
The police didn't tell you anything, huh?
No, everyone's looking for Philip.
I'll ask you nice, Paul. Where is he?
I don't understand.
Let's stop playing patty cake. Where is he?
I tell you, we don't know.
Sure you do. Why, you're one of his best friends. Where is he? Come on, give.
Well, we don't know where he is. We came here for the same reason
You
you
never
did.
called the police about your husband like you said. You didn't want them to find him.
You're insane, both of you.
Come on, poor boy. Tell me where he is.
I tell you, I don't know.
Now, let's try it again. Come on.
Stone, you're a...
Never mind me. Let's stick to the subject of the moment. Where is he?
I told you.
Where is he? All very neat and clean, wasn't it? Let the old boy kill himself. Just don't do a thing about it.
Stop it, Stone, stop it.
You tell me when, Paul. How much insurance was he going to leave to your lady friend? You sure it isn't one of those non-cancelable policies, Paul? You know some of them don't pay you off on suicide. Tell me where he is. Tell me.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! He's on the tower.
Top.
Top of the building. I saw him. He's going to jump.
Here's your boyfriend, Mrs. Warren. Catch! The tower, Ruth. Come on.
The elevator.
No time. Tower's only 2 flights up. Come on, I'll need you. It was 1 minute of 12 when we took the first step of the 2 flights. The run-up was like one of those dreams in which you stand aside and watch yourself. There was a queer, impersonal detachment about it that made the horror even more real. And then we were out on the roof.
Do you see him?
No, not yet.
What the?
Where?
Look! On the tower!
Warren! Warren, wait! Warren!
Yes, I'll wait, because it's not quite time. I've got to finish off the day.
You've got to listen to me. You're not going to die. Do you hear me?
He said I was, but he wouldn't say when. He wouldn't tell me when. But I know, I can tell you. It's not quite 12, but when it is.
Warren, look here! Ruth, make him listen to you.
Mr. Warren! Look at me! You know who I am?
Yes, I know. I know everybody in the world. And I can see everybody from here.
Please! The report was a mistake. You're not going to die, do you hear? It was a mistake. Please, listen to me.
You're lying. You're all lying. Everybody lied to me all my life. You want me to suffer. I can't. I tell you I can't. And I know when I'm going to die.
But you're not. It was a mistake. My mistake, not the doctor's. I swear. We're not lying to you. I swear it.
Randy, why?
Oh, mother in heaven.
Get your boys ready, Mac.
They're all set. But him? What about him?
Keep talking, Ruth. He's watching you. Keep talking.
Mr. Warren, you're all right. Do you hear? You're not going to die.
He said I was. He told me.
It was a mistake.
Please don't lie to me, please.
It's the truth, Mr. Warren. You're not going to die. Do you believe it?
Oh, thank heaven. Thank heaven.
You can get him now, Mac. He'll hold on until your boys reach him. So here I sit, trying to write my story for tonight. But I keep hitting that one key. 0. 0, cipher, naught, nothing. Oh, dear. Someday, a nice, peaceful story is going to be written about a flock of happy little birds leisurely circling a burned-out world, wondering whatever happened to all those crazy two-legged characters who spent their lives knocking each other's brains out. What a nice thing to read that'd be. Yeah, but wait a second. Who'd write it? All right, you broken down 2-bit philosopher. The makeup editor's got to go home, too. So let's get going. Hello? Give me a rewrite.
Night Beat, a new dramatic series, stars Frank Lovejoy as Randy Stone. Tonight's story was written by...
Our detective is now hiding from the raging blizzard in a completely deserted Detroit alleyway. Pull up your winter collar and stay out of sight, because we are tuning the dial to the cynical and brutal world of Pat Novak for hire. Listening to the classic episode Death in Herald Square, originally broadcasted on November 30th, 1947.
Down on the San Francisco waterfront, the only use they have for sentiment is to pick your pocket while you're saluting the flag. If you hang out around there as long as I have, you'll even learn to sleep with one hand on the cash box. So I wasn't expecting any cascade of lilies when Joe Adams drove down to Pier 19. He'd phoned that he was in a hurry and would stop by and pick me up in his car. He'd said he had a quick job for me to do. That was about all I knew about him. I wasn't worried about that either. In my work, you get used to odd-shaped hires. Including those from guys who looked like a bundle of twigs with shoes on and drove like they owned the keys to the city.
Novak, this is a soft buck. All you gotta do is watch a joint.
If you keep driving through red lights like that, we'll both end up looking at the ceiling in the morgue.
So I disagree with the traffic department. Look, the joint's in North Beach, Vallejo Street. Here's the number. I wrote it down.
So you can read and write.
What do you mean?
What's the pitch? You afraid of mice?
No, and there's no extra cards in this deck.
Yeah? So far, it makes about as much sense as an 8-fingered glove.
Look, I have to meet a guy in Los Angeles. I haven't much time to make my plane. I lost my keys, so I had to bust in the door to get into my place. It was too late to get a locksmith. So I want you to watch till I get back tomorrow. Is that hard?
The way you're driving, breathing's hard.
You scare easy.
I scare plenty. I like to live.
Give me a good reason.
You wouldn't understand. You expect visitors tonight?
Look, I've got some stuff that I'd like to see around when I get back. And stop trying to read between the lines in this deal. It's all in the black type.
You can say that about a funeral speech.
You still worried about the way I drive?
No. Only why take a plane when this is faster?
Okay, if you can stop shaking long enough to walk, you can start here.
On the way back, I'll look for your brains.
Grab a cab. I'll pick up the check for it. And don't knock. Go right in. I'll be seeing you.
Probably in 4 pieces.
And keep awake, will you? Some of my neighbors would steal the handle off a blind man's cup.
Don't worry. I'll keep both eyes open.
You sound like you're saying one thing and thinking something else.
About keeping awake?
Yeah, what's worrying you, ghost?
I'm not buying this show the way you're staging it. Something sour in the deal. Yeah, that's all right, too. Just as long as you don't get any fancy ideas of making me a patsy.
Boy, you do scare easy.
Yeah, and I pay off bum debts, too.
Now I'm getting scared. So long, sucker.
Adam's Joint turns out to be one of those walk-up flats. A nice wooden place that made you want to run for the firebox every time someone dropped a cigarette ash on the floor. The door was smashed around the lock all right, and the lights were out. When I found the switch and began to look around, it showed 4 rooms full of fancy furniture and decorations that made you wonder about Adam's private life. After I found out where the whiskey was located and pried 3 cushions loose from the easy chair, I looked around for something to do. There was a bookcase full of mystery stories and this and that. I passed the mysteries up without studying them. I knew that in every one of them the detective would come out on top. Yet I knew 4 private eyes who'd started out on just such trails and ended up in urns in Cypress Lawn. There was one book with a purple cover called Reckless Moonlight, with pictures. I was on page 30 with pictures when I was interrupted. They were too manly to make me glad. I jumped across the room and switched off the lights, and I stood just inside the door and waited. He didn't even knock. He came right in. From the back, he looked big enough to be a 10-ton trailer. He was fumbling in his pocket when I broke up the act. I chill up on the pocket pick, and this is a gun in your back. If you shoot, you'll hit a policeman's badge. Think that over. There's housebreaking a sideline with you, Hellman. I'd know that voice in a nightmare. And they blame gangsters for the crime wave. They don't know where to look. Just stand still, sweetheart, till I get my flash working. You want to borrow some burglar tools? I'll settle for some better manners, and right now. Where I come from, better manners started with knocking before you come cramming through a door. Where you came from, they didn't have doors. Just a damp rock. What's the idea of turning out the lights? How could I tell who was coming? You don't smell that bad. Do you tell me why you're here, or do I bounce it out of you? Don't worry. You can't parlay it into anything to tell a judge. A guy named Adams lives here. He had to get in a hurry, broke the lock, grabbed some things, and headed for the airport. He hired me to watch the place till he gets back tomorrow. He hired a bulldog to watch his steak? You don't like this story, huh? What do you want, mad musicians? You're mad enough without music. Tell me more. That's all there is till you started whipping into fancy trimmings. I can see that and raise it without even string. You couldn't raise a rumpus on New Year's Eve. No? And how about the murder of Thomas Van Dyke? I must have looked surprised. Hellman was pleased and mysterious. He kept prowling around the house, looking at books, up on shelves and behind the furniture like he expected to find Van Dyke's body there. In the meantime, he filled me in on the case. Van Dyke had been a heavy money operator in show business, sports promotions and such. He ran around with the mink and diamond crowd and did enough charity work on the side to build up a reputation for being a pillar of the community. Everyone was surprised when he turned up dead, including the police. Someone had shot him without leaving any signature on the job. The case had remained unsolved for almost a year. Of course, at the speed Hellman thought, he might have just found out about it. Now he was passing out hints the thing had grown hot again. I was checking through the evidence and file. I ran across something with Miss. Yeah, grand piano. Some stuff in a diary. Have you been messing around in these books? Is that why you're here? To borrow a book? The diary didn't make any sense at the time of the death, but we turned up a vag the other day who worked with Van Dyke and some of his underground connections. And now Van Dyke's the king of the thieves. Something like that. I put together the stuff this vag told us with some of the things in the diary, and it began to look like pay dirt. There's a book missing. Yeah, the Rover Boys, it's over your head, Hellman. Death in Herald Square, it's called. And don't play that innocent routine too hard or you'll tire it out. You're making about as much sense as a pig in a candy store. The vag tied this address into one of the clues. How do you like them apples? I wouldn't buy them at 10 cents a crate. Look, Bright Eyes, I don't like waterfront punks sticking their guns in my back in the dark. I don't like you messing in this racket. Are you unhappy, nervous, run down? I want you to keep your nose out of this scamper, Novak. And if you think that's just a lot of breath, try me. Why should I leave this house just because you're having a nervous decline? Don't think I'm buying that routine about some guy hiring you to watch his clothes while they went flying. You got a lead in this murder, and you're trying to track it down. How much is the reward again? $10,000. Who said anything about a reward? Yeah, so that's why you're nervous. Keep out of this, Novak. I'm warning you. You're hot for the payoff. I should have known you wouldn't get up off your fat... I'm giving you one more chance to get out, Novak. I was hired to do a job, Hellman, remember? All right, wise guy. Come on. Open the closet. Your nose is itching. Open it yourself. Okay, Novak. See any men's clothes in there? Not in this year's style. Snap it up, Novak. Haven't you remembered by now that Joe Adams was the girl? All right, so the guy dealt me a joker. I don't mean I'm trying to crash your party. The dame who lives here is named Dodo Sandberg, and she ain't lonely. But you're going to be Novak, and soon. Dodo Sandberg. Maybe she'll come to see you in jail. You're not booking me, Hellman. I told you to stay out of this, Novak. You got nothing on me but a nervous twitch because you think I might beat you to that reward. I got nothing on you, except housebreaking. Come on down to the station. Deal me out. You want to argue? Hey, who turned out the lights? I'm getting to like that Adams or somebody. Stand where you are, Novak. Sorry, Hellman, I just remembered a date with $10,000. Hellman chased me, but the way he's built, he didn't have a prayer. He hit the street, doubled around a couple of corners. I couldn't even hear him. When I got back my breath, I walked along for a while and tried to put what I had together. Any way I looked at it, one thing was clear. Joe Adams had played me for a country boy in some setup that had a whole lot more in it than showed on the table. I needed to see Adams to square that deal, but something Hellman told me seemed even more important. I liked the idea of trying my chances of cutting into that $10,000 reward for Van Dyke's death. All I had to work on was a dame called Dodo Sandberg and a book called Death in Herald Square. I looked at the clock and found I still had time to make it to the main library before it closed for the night, so I headed that way. When I got in the place at the Civic Center, it took the librarians quite a bit of scrambling around to get the book, but they finally turned it up just before closing time. I tucked it under my arm and started out of the place when the dame fell in step beside me. A nice set of curves tucked away in one of those new-style dresses with so many extra built-in bumps it looked like a sack of potatoes.
Didn't I meet you in Scarsdale?
The shy type.
I used to be. I outgrew it.
Keep right on growing somewhere else.
You have to be that way?
My hobby's books.
I noticed. That's why I wanted to meet you. I like the books you choose.
Before I pick that up, what's your name?
Dodo Sandberg. Watch out for the stairs.
So you're after the book, too?
I didn't say that.
I know. It's my fascinating personality.
A very good friend of mine wrote that book.
Does my reading it strain your eyes or something?
It's very interesting. Now let's talk about you.
You get around, don't you?
What do you mean by that?
What became of Joe Adams?
That's a question for his mother to worry about, Patsy.
I don't mind helping her.
Oh, do they have to be mothers?
You need help like Midas needs dough.
There's help and help. What if a girl's lonely?
You aren't built for the job. Let's get back to Adams and the book.
Adams is no problem. He lives at the Standard Hotel on Polk Street.
Careless, isn't he, to forget that?
And how did you suddenly get a yen to read Death in Herald Square?
A cop told me about it. Why?
Because there's a better book on the same subject. It's called Death Waits Ahead.
Am I supposed to turn that into some kind of warning?
It could be. And here's a sample of what I mean.
She worked fast and smooth as a piston. There was some kind of judo, I guess. I was too busy falling to be sure. The stairs didn't help any. By the time I picked myself up, she was out of sight. And so was the book. I sat there a while and thought about women. When I went back to the library desk, I didn't buy me anything. Seems they only had one copy of the book. It wasn't popular, they said. When I seemed anxious about getting a copy, they sent me to a bookstore on 3rd Street, which stayed open late. By the time I got there was nobody in the place except one of the hired help looking bored by the cash register. I asked him for the book, and he quit looking bored right away. He began to look nervous. He said he didn't have the book. He'd never heard of it, and they were closing anyway. Whatever the guy was, he didn't have a card in the Actors Union. I guess Crowley realized that as soon as I did. When I said I'd look around anyway, a curtain twitched in the back of the place, and he came out. A big guy with a nasty disposition.
You could do better than that.
Did someone send you to tell me how to live?
You're looking for death in Herald Square?
The word's all over town.
You ought to be out eating something instead of nosing around where you're not wanted. You ever heard of the prisoner eating a hearty breakfast?
That's a warning. You're third in line.
Yeah? Who else is interested?
A cop and a dame. You gotta team up and work it into 3-part harmony.
When they warned you, they were just trying to act like bad news. When I warn you, it's certified.
You don't look 8 feet tall. Put some meat on your skeleton.
My name's Pete Crowley. Did you ever hear of me?
I must read the wrong funny papers.
You got connections around the city.
You can say that about a sewer pipe. Something's making you twitch. Trot it out where I can see it.
Dodo Sandberg tells me you got your nose up in the air over the Van Dyke killing.
Does that worry you?
I'm hiding right now in Mexico.
What's the death's head routine for?
Before you run to the cops with a finger, listen carefully. I picked up Van Dyke's rackets when he dropped them. They pay off very nicely. I like the way they're moving along. And I don't want you or any of the eager beavers from the Kearney Street station to nose over the apple cart.
I came here for a book. You don't look like it.
Also, I don't like anybody bothering Dodo. And that includes sailor salesmen and smart guys looking for a new home.
If she doesn't want anybody ringing her bell, tell her to take the signs out of her windows.
You look like a fairly bright boy. Take a tip. Fade out of this scramble while you're still in Mobile.
And if I don't?
Stick around and I'll show you my muscles.
I'd rather look at Dodo's.
2 of my muscles used to be wrestlers. Think it over.
It began to look more and more like trouble, doubled in spades. I began to get the feeling if I planned to sit in the game anymore, it was time to start counting up the cards and seeing how the mirrors were placed. And the best guy for that sort of work was an old alcoholic friend of mine called Jocko Madigan. Now, Jocko was a one-time doctor around town who gave up his practice when he learned that alcohol made him feel better even when he wasn't sick. Finding him was like taking a phone survey of the downtown bars. I pitched a strike at the 5th one I tried. At first, he didn't like the idea of moving, but when I told him I was phoning from a 3rd Street bar, he said he'd hop a cab. He came in while I was working on my second drink.
Patsy, my boy, I'm glad to see you, both of you. Or is that only 2 heads?
I could use 2.
That's an involved way of saying you're in trouble. Goodbye.
Listen, Jocko, I got my foot in the door of a deal that might pay off big.
All you've got your foot in is a dirty shoe, Patsy, and with your usual luck, you'll probably end up with Hellman stepping on it.
He stepped on it already.
Oh, he did? Good. How is the old walrus, anyway?
That's what I've been trying to tell you. I bounced into him tonight, and he was hot on the trail of the men who knocked off Van Dyke a year ago.
They're safe. Hellman couldn't put his finger on a fire eater in a darkened room.
What do you know about a book called Death in Herald Square?
What do you know about the home life of the Macrocephalus pinebombix? As I was saying before thirst choked me off, some people collect seashells, some raise dogs, some go after goldfish or matchbox covers or pretty women, but not Patsy Novak. Oh, no. Patsy's different. Patsy wants to collect murders.
Did you ever hear of the book?
What book? You're talking too fast.
Death in Herald Square. Van Dyke's murder ties into it somehow.
Talk sense, Patsy. Things are blurred enough without you jabbering nonsense.
Nonsense? I'm not on the right trail. Why have I been warned off 3 times already, including a threat from Pete Crowley?
Are you asking me?
Look, Jocko, there's $10,000 reward for the murderer.
Well, why didn't you tell me that 10 minutes ago and avoid all this verbiage?
Well, if you'd get your nose out of that whiskey bottle, you...
Skip the greetings, son. Let's get on to the money matters. What do you want me to do?
It's an old book. You know where to find it. I tried the library, but a dame called Dodo grabbed the dice.
I know just how to get it. A friend of mine in the Panhandle has a small bookstore and home distillery.
Listen, there's a Joe Adams fits in there somewhere. See what you can get on him, will you?
Do go on, you fascinate me.
Now, 2 other people were nervous about me since the thing broke. One is Crowley and the other is Dodo Sandberg. It seems to be tied to Crowley somehow. Can you get a check on him for me?
For $10,000, I can get a count on the fillings in their teeth. Is this Dodo Sandberg pretty?
Why?
I want to know where you'll be in case I have to phone. So long, lover.
I paid for Jocko's drinks and went out to the Standard Hotel. The room clerk gave me Joe Adams' number. He looked a little worried when he told me, but that could have been about a new boss or an old girlfriend. It could have, but it wasn't. Adams' room was on the 4th floor, and when I reached there in the elevator, Hellman almost ran over me trying to get in the cage. He was a nice salmon pink and panting like a bloodhound on a deer trail. He had a gun in one fat hand, a mouthful of verbs and adjectives.
Every time I turn a corner...
Who are you expecting, Princess Elizabeth?
Where did he go?
You better shift to the overdrive. You're racing your motor.
Where's Adams, Novak?
Don't start testing your muscles on me, Hellman. You must think I'm your wife.
This ain't playland, Novak. Adams just left his room. Where is he?
I'm not in the mood for company, Hellman.
You're going to talk. You're going to talk plenty.
What's all the pushing around about?
Don't pretend you're a country boy. You don't know what's going on.
Back up a bit and fill me in.
Adams told me he hired you to knock me off.
Yeah, and you believed him,
I know you don't work that way. But I wouldn't put it beyond you to pretend to go along with the proposition as long as you could milk a few dollars out of Adams.
With your head, it's a wonder you don't believe it that I did it.
With my head, I remember that you were waiting in a darkened apartment with a gun when I came in. That you ran out on me, and that you show up now just when Joe Adams is escaping.
You put 2 and 2 together and get 22.
You're just a sort of a lousy connivance.
What about Adams? Is he the turkey that knocked off Van Dyke?
He got away when I started to dial the phone to call the wagon to take... I thought I told you to forget the Van Dyke murder.
You're full of tell, Hellman. Is Adams the one?
Pin this into your hat, Novak. I'm closing in on the one who did it, and I don't need you to help with the net.
Like you closed in on Adams?
Just let me stumble over you once more before I close this up, and I'll bet my badge I'll put you where you'll stand still.
And it could be Adams.
Do you hear what I said?
Yeah. I heard prices are going down, too, but I haven't noticed it much.
I can fix that. You're going to a place where the feet is on the house.
Don't give me any more of that jail talk, Hellman, till you're ready to come in with some papers.
All I need to put you in a cage is a key. Let's go. I'll get him. You stay where you are, Novak.
He must think I'm a Boy Scout. That was screwy. That was twice Hellman had tried to jail me, and twice someone had fixed a breakaway. Any way you looked at that, it still meant somebody wanted me in circulation for some reason. Unless you believed in good fairies, the reason wouldn't be nice. If I guessed hard, I could make it relate somehow to the Van Dyke killing. But all I had for a trail on that was 3 people being nervous in a hard-to-get mystery book. From the way Adams saved me from Hellman, he looked like a good man to know more about, and fast. I knew that after the gun work in the hotel, I'd have to find him somewhere else. The only other lead I had on him was through Dodo. I headed back to her place on Vallejo Street. When she opened the door, she looked like something to fit in a fireplace ad. She was wearing a negligee thin enough to roll up and stuff in a pipe.
You bounced back fast.
You grow on me.
What do you want?
Van Dyke's murderer.
Who's Van Dyke?
You're a stranger in town. You never heard of him.
Come on in. I'm having coffee. Think you can risk drinking some with arsenic and all?
I got a strong stomach.
You're a nice-looking guy. You seem healthy. Why do you want to change?
Your boy Adams likes to play tricks. If I didn't try to pay him off for the hot foot he gave me, he might feel neglected.
Adams is just a flock of nerves looking for some place to break down. Forget him.
He tried to put me on a spot where I'd end up killing a cop. The gag laid an egg. Nobody's laughing.
Cream in your coffee?
Yeah. I'm still guessing why he did it unless he killed Van Dyke.
Sugar?
Look, he didn't just pick this house out of the phone book. That puts you in line to do some explaining.
I wouldn't explain how to turn over in bed until I've had a cup of coffee.
You aren't shaken where it shows.
Are you telling me how to live?
I'd have to start with the way you say goodbye on stairways. You didn't learn that trick in a finishing school.
It didn't finish you, but that's just because you're durable.
So's my longing for Adams. Where can I find him?
I told you Adams don't mean anything. He just acts busy. He's like a fly, batting his wings off and ending up in the same place.
What place? Do I twist it out of you?
That book, Death in Herald Square. Did you find another copy?
That's for tomorrow. Tonight it's Adams.
You're wasting your time chasing Adams. Concentrate on the book.
I'm spreading my fire. How do I know that book isn't just a come-on to get me off the trail?
In the book, there was a millionaire businessman just like Van Dyke. He had connections in the rackets, just like Van Dyke. He had a partner, just like Van Dyke.
When do I start panting?
If you do, it'll be from running from the cops. That's all I'm giving you about the book.
I'll get the rest when I pick one up tomorrow.
You'll have a tough time doing that, Novak. The bookstores are all out of copies.
You collected them all?
Wasn't hard. A car, a telephone, little bustling about.
You're real sharp, Crowley, till you start looking at a map.
I have friends across the bay. You might try Sacramento or Los Angeles, but that would take some time, wouldn't it?
I guess time don't count after tomorrow.
Not with what you'll know, sonny boy. Am I being confusing?
You make a good try.
Well, this won't confuse you. I thought I told you I didn't like Dodo to be bothered.
She needs protection like J. Edgar Hoover.
And didn't I warn you off this caper?
Leave him alone, Crowley. He's harmless. Are you all done in the other room?
Yeah.
Come on, Novak. I want to make you a little present. There are the books you've been looking for, with only a few pages missing.
Yeah, Novak, you can have them. All 50 of them.
They're a little scarred, baby, but they'd still make a nice gift. Send them to your friends for Christmas.
If any of them can read.
You sound like you're ringing down a curtain.
That's right. After tonight, you just keep right on guessing.
About who killed Van Dyke?
No, baby. About how you're going to prove anything.
Mind if we sort of run along now? As soon as the lady gets dressed?
After they'd gone, I went through the books. Page 187 was torn out of each one of them. I felt like a man in an earthquake. Something told me to run, but I didn't know where to go. Trying to make sense out of what I knew was like trying to put together a dropped cake. I wandered around the place till I found a drink. I was just lifting the glass when the telephone rang. Yeah?
Who's ahead, you or the moral squad?
Everybody's out in front of me, including Dodo and Crowley. Adams is out of sight.
You aren't alone.
Dodo and Crowley just went out the door. I said goodbye to them and $10,000.
Was Crowley that big, or was it the girl?
Crowley isn't worried, neither is Dodo.
That leaves Adams. Oh, I ran down that book of yours.
Crowley said he bought every copy in town.
Every copy in the bookstores. My friend remembered where he'd sold one. My friend with the still. We borrowed it. Oh, by the way, Van Dyke wrote the book.
Yeah? What's on page 187?
Let's see now. Yes, a description of Van Dyke's double life. On page 187 is a description of the front man, the gangster. A bad writing job. No wonder it didn't sell.
Who does it fit?
It doesn't fit anyone, Patsy. He only said that the person had a star tattooed on his chest.
It's a horse.
Now all you've got to do is to get them in a game of strip poker.
Get them. They're all gone.
It's still a good idea, especially if Dodo sat in. So long, lover.
Give me Hellman.
Inspector Hellman speaking.
I got your killer for you.
That's that. Who's this? Novak?
Yeah. And don't start bubbling about my nose in your business.
Business is picking up.
You get Adams?
Adams? That's good. No, Novak. My stool pigeon got it. That fag I was telling you about.
That leaves you the only one knowing.
$10,000 worth. Don't think I'm coming after you, baby. You can stay there and rot.
So far, I feel healthy.
You think you can drag me off the trail after you by this phony phone call?
I know who did it.
Oh, no, you don't, Novak, but I do.
Yeah, fill it in.
I just got a phone tip where they're hanging out.
So they're sending out invitations.
I'll even tell you where they are. It's at the beach near a shooting gallery. I've got a siren in my car. Let's see you beat me out there. It's the first gallery below the ballroom.
Look, Hellman, you're the only guy alive who knows the whole story. What if this is a gag?
Oh, no, Novak. I'm not biting on any of your phony tricks.
But listen.
Save your breath to sob with when you see me pick up that nice fat check.
thought a while, and suddenly the thing fell together like a winning poker hand. As soon as I saw it, I started running for my car. I don't know how it happened, but I beat them out there. I went along the bridge arterials. And they're widening fast. By stealing a flock of red lights and nicking the paint off a couple of fenders, I was out through the Presidio and over to Golden Gate Park in no time at all. When I hit the beach, it was foggy and empty. There was only one guy in the shooting gallery. When I got up near him, it turned out to be Crowley. He had a rifle in his hands. And he saw me first, down the barrel of the gun.
Don't back up, Novak. Come on in. You were looking for Adams, weren't you?
I was looking for a lot of things.
He's here behind the counter. Look, on the floor.
And did you kill him? Those bullet holes could be 22s.
Yeah, I killed him. Just as I'll kill you if you got any fancy ideas like trying to grab a gun.
What are you saving me for, Christmas?
Yeah, you dress up the joint. I want Hellman to walk into the trap just like you did. That's why I'm shooting at the targets. Like this. Bullseye. I'm good.
You'll have to be good to get away with killing a cop.
I hired Adams to do it. He thought he'd get smart and frame you into the rap. That's why he hired you.
Did he expect me to kill Hellman that night?
Well, that's one of his bright ideas. He's full of bright ideas. Or he was. If he hadn't been so smart, he'd still be breeding. It's really very simple. Hellman got on the trail. And he was the only one in town who knew there was a trail, so he had to be killed.
He ain't dead yet. You're betting a 22 against a police special.
I'm live bait. You ought to see the gun Dodo has in the car.
You're gonna dry gulch him, huh?
He'll be watching me, and I'll be watching you. Let's see you beat that hand.
You're forgetting the books.
We're forgetting nothing. Books don't mean anything unless you put it together with what Hellman knows. Hellman and his stool pigeon. Stool's dead. And here comes Hellman. Adams thought of everything, including mirrors.
You thought of everything. Except a quarter.
What for?
To pay for the reload on that gun. Now, these other guns are only loaded. Hi, you win a cigar, Hellman. You got her.
She'd have had me if you didn't spray the windshield. What was the deal?
While you were creeping up on Crowley, Dodo was going to pat you on the back.
Crowley? Where's Adams?
He quit the game. Crowley helped him.
Come on. Crowley's coming through.
Don't worry. He won't like these odds.
What odds?
38 to 22. It wasn't much of a trial. Crowley got the gas chamber. I got $10,000. The tax collector took half. Jocko got some, and there was even some left for me. Oh, yeah, Dodo was the one who killed Van Dyke. She and Crowley were sort of a team, but she was the contact and the real boss. Hellman never knew how I was so sure. I never told him I thought it was a man, too. Till Jocko told me about the killer being tattooed. After that, it was easy. That negligee of Dodo's only left one thing to wonder about. That was how she kept warm.
Let's step out to the freezing wind and off the unforgiving streets. Our detective finds shelter in an empty corner diner, warming up his hands around a hot cup of coffee. As the amber neon hums against the snowy window, it's the perfect time to tune the dial to Boston Blackie. Take a sip and settle into the shadows as we listen to the chilling mystery of the skating rink murders, originally broadcasted in 1946.
Mary, please. I feel gay enough on these skates. Don't make me hilarious with songs.
Oh, what's the matter, Bertie? Don't you like my voice?
I like it very much, except when you're singing. Besides, the skating rink is no place for you to do an audition.
The book says that no matter where talent is displayed, somebody is bound to notice.
Okay. Well, why does that somebody have to be me?
All right.
Let go of my hand a minute. I'll show you a spread eagle I used to do when I was a kid. I think I remember how to do it.
Well, all right, but I only hope your feet do. Oh, what was that?
Somebody probably fell
No,
down.
Blackie, that scream came from outside the ring.
It did? Come on, let's go and see what it's all about.
It's all right, everybody. Keep right on skating. Everything's all right. Music time.
What's the matter here? What's the matter?
I don't know, I was just standing here. You can only find the girl who screamed, Blackie. Oh, there she is.
Hello. What happened out here?
Look what I found by this bush here.
Uh-oh. Stand back, everybody. Stand back, please.
I came out to look for her, and I found her lying here dead.
Somebody better call the police. This girl's been murdered, choked to death.
Murdered? Who's been murdered? Get back, everyone. I own this place. The girl, what's the matter?
She's dead.
Yes, she was murdered. She was strangled.
I want everybody back in the rink before the police get here, except the girl who found the body. Okay, everybody back inside.
Oh, dear. Get the police, somebody, quick.
The motive for murder obviously wasn't robbery, Mary.
How do you know, darling?
Look at this ring on her finger. Wow, that's an expensive diamond.
That isn't Jane's ring.
Huh? How do you know?
Oh, well, I'm Martha Williams, Jane's roommate. She never had a ring like that. I know. I live with her. I'm sure nobody gave it to her, and she couldn't afford to buy it.
That ring is worth about $50,000, and it wasn't hers? Somebody killed this girl and then put a $50,000 ring on her finger?
Well, it must be that. She didn't have that ring when she came out here.
Now I've heard everything. Somebody killed this girl and then put a $50,000 ring on her finger. Well, all I can say is the man who choked her to death at this roller rink was no cheap skate. Look, Inspector. Listen, don't just sit there behind your desk. Get some action on the murder of that girl at the skating rink.
Go away, Blackie. You bother me.
I'm only just starting. And incidentally, if you don't find the murder of that skating rink girl, I'll stop finding bodies for you. There's no purpose in it anymore.
There won't be any Blackie in here anymore, unless you shut up.
Okay, I was only trying to do you a favor, Inspector Faraday. If I don't find bodies, you'll lose your job. And you certainly can't find them yourself. Look, what have you found out about the murder of that girl?
None of your business.
Oh, I get it. You don't know a thing about it, as usual.
Oh, really? Suppose I told you the dead girl's name was Jane Carter.
If you told me, I wouldn't believe it. What did you do? Look in a purse for identification?
No, her roommate, Martha Williams, told me what her name was.
Great police work, Faraday. So what? You still don't know why she was killed or why she was found dead wearing a diamond ring she never owned.
Oh, I don't know about that ring, huh?
You don't know about practically anything.
Aha. Listen, funny man. That dead girl's husband turned up to claim the body this morning and said he'd given her the ring only yesterday as a wedding present. They'd been married just a week, only he didn't tell anybody.
I wonder if he told her.
If he did...
Skip it. Did the husband give any reason why she might have been murdered?
No. He didn't know anything about it.
But he turned up to claim the body and that ring, huh? Faraday, you get done.
Now, don't get excited, Blackie. He heard about his wife's murder over the radio last night, and he had a perfect alibi for his whereabouts at the time of his wife's death.
Perfect as far as you're concerned. What was it?
He was at a banquet across the river. He has a picture of himself to prove it.
A picture, huh? That sounds a little too pat, doesn't it?
Look, I'm way ahead of you, Blackie. I checked the picture. One of the other men in it was Police Captain John Bradley, and another was the county secretary. Now, they're not the kind to be any part of a phony alibi. If the husband's in the clear, I'll guarantee it.
I'll bet you $100 right now the thing is a phony. What's the husband's name?
Jack Ellis.
What's his address?
Ludlow Hotel. The phone number is East Side 93232.
Well, there's the telephone. If he's there, I'll give you $100. What about it?
Glad to see you, Blackie. I'll make that call. You just reach for your wallet. I can't wait to see your face when I get Ellis. I can't wait to see that 100 either. Blackie, nobody could be as smart as you think you are.
I'm the balancing influence in your life. I'm the over-clever and you're extra dumb. The two of us make a couple of normal guys. See?
We'll see.
Ludlow Hotel, good morning.
Jack Ellis, please.
Who?
Jack Ellis. Ellis. E-L...
L-I-S.
L-I-S.
Oh, I'm sorry, there's no one here by that name.
No. When did he check out?
Check out? He didn't. There's never been anyone here by that name. Are you sure you have the right hotel?
Well, this is the Ludlow, isn't it?
Yes.
I've got the right hotel. I've also got a headache. Oh, shut up, Blackie. Your singing's awful.
So are your police methods, kid. My, the husband with a perfect alibi gave you a phony address.
No, all right, Blackie.
All wrong, Faraday. Somebody's made a fool out of you again. Not that that's tough, but it gives me a second reason for finding Jack Ellis. Now I not only want to catch him, I want to congratulate him.
Yeah?
Hiya, Jansen.
Oh, hello, Ellis. You look like you had pretty good luck down at police headquarters.
Yeah, sure did, Jansen. Yeah, that phony wedding certificate did the trick, all right. Tell Joe Beggars thanks for me.
Okay.
Yeah, he's the best counterfeiter in the business.
He sure is. The cops fell for you being the girl's husband, huh?
Sure. I took her body to the funeral parlor, just like you said, and paid in advance for expenses.
Good. Now, where's the ring?
Yeah. Here it is. Some rock, huh?
Yeah, sure is. I want to thank you for getting it for me. Hey, I told you I'd give you $100 for the job, didn't I?
Mm-hmm. That's what you said.
Okay. Here it is.
It's not enough, Jansen. It's got to be more. A lot more.
The price was $100. Here's the $100.
The price was $100 before I knew anybody had been murdered. You forgot to mention that, you know.
I told you she'd been killed.
Yeah. But I thought you meant by accident, Jansen. That girl was murdered, and... well, it's gonna take some more dough.
That murder was an accident, too.
I wouldn't know or care about that, Jansen. All I know is I don't like being mixed up in a murder unless the price is right.
The price was $100.
Yeah, it was, Jansen, but it isn't anymore. If I'm fooling with a murder, I want to get paid off. Understand, Jansen? I want to get paid off.
Okay, Ellis. Here's where you get paid off. And there's my receipt. Paid in full.
Hello, Mary. Can you hear me?
Yes, Blackie.
Oh, the connection went bad for a minute. I thought we'd been cut off.
Oh.
Well, Faraday was his usual uninformed self. He hasn't any leads on that girl's murder at all.
Well, then everything's right back where it started, isn't it? We don't know why the girl was killed or why the ring was on her finger.
No, and the way things are going, I wonder if we ever will.
Oh, I think we will, Blackie.
I hope so. But I won't solve anything sitting here in my apartment. I'm for going back to that skating rink. Want to join me?
Sure, I'm ready anytime.
Good, I'll take you out in a half. No, wait. Make it an hour, Mary. There's somebody at the door. I'll call you before I leave.
Oh, I might have known it. All right, bye.
Bye. Come in.
Are you Boston, Blackie?
Yes, and are you beautiful?
Skip all the nonsense. This isn't a social call.
Could be one without making me angry.
Takes two to make it one. Understand?
I get it. Oh, well, I suppose I can always get a friend for me. What do we talk about now?
This. You're investigating the murder of that girl at the skating rink, aren't you?
Yes. Know anything about it?
Not much. In fact, I know so little about it, I'm clear of it. That's what I want to set you straight about.
Look, Miss... what's your name?
Hazel Stanley.
Well, look, Miss Stanley, you're a little previous, aren't you? You're yelling before you hit. Until now, I didn't know you were mixed up in this at all, and chances are I never would have.
Oh, yes, you would. I know the way you work. Sooner or later, you find everybody who had even the slightest connection with the case. I just thought I'd save you the trouble of finding me and getting me mixed up in something I had nothing to do with.
Oh, but you must have had something to do with it.
Yes, but not what you think. I don't know who killed Jane Carter. I wasn't there when it happened. This is all I know. The guy who claimed to be her husband isn't her husband at all. He's just plain Jack Ellis. You can find him. He's in room 609 at the Eastern Hotel.
You sure of that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Thanks a lot. Now, just in case I want to talk to you after I talk to Alice, where do I find you?
At Mrs. Fanny Browder's rooming house. The phone number is...
Wait a minute, please. I want to write this down. All right. Go ahead.
Phone number is Alvin 62469.
Alvin 62469.
Right.
Thanks. After I've got Mr. Ellis's number, maybe I'll call yours. Hey, Faraday, wake up. Wake up.
Go away.
Faraday, snap out of it, will you?
What time is it? Hey, Blackie, what are you doing in my bedroom?
Not what you're doing in it, Faraday. I've been awake tonight as usual and doing your work for you as usual while you're sleeping as always.
Yeah, I'll bet.
Careful, Faraday. Remember the last bet we made. Now, look. I want you to know I found our friend Jack Ellis. A little late. I found him dead from a slight case of lead poisoning. Now, I'm going to use your telephone again.
Just leave a nickel on the dresser. Who are you going to wake up now?
A young lady. Only don't tell Mary, will you? She might not understand. Faraday, old pal, when I get an address of a person, it's really the right one.
What are you talking about?
It's not a what, it's a who. Not a bad-looking who at that. She lives at Mrs. Browder's rooming house. Listen to this, Faraday. I want you to hear Big Bad Blackie at his best.
Hello?
Mrs. Fanny Browder's rooming house?
Yes?
I'd like to speak to Hazel Stanley, please.
Nobody here by that name.
What?
You heard me, and don't ask me if I'm sure, because I'm Fanny Browder, and I know who's in my house, and I know it's late and that you woke me up.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Maybe I've got the wrong name then. This girl had red hair.
Red hair? Huh. Hasn't been a red-headed girl in my house for 5 years. I don't like redheads. You got the wrong place.
Hello? Hello? Oh.
What's the matter, Big Bad Blackie? Strike out?
Yes, sweetheart. And now that Fanny told me the number was phony, this isn't funny.
A girl, Jane Carter, is killed outside a skating rink. On her finger is found a valuable diamond ring, which it is proved she never owned. Then Jack Ellis, posing as the dead girl's husband, claims her body and the ring, and takes the ring to a man named Jansen, who murders him. After a visit from the mysterious Hazel Stanley, Blackie finds Jack Ellis's body, but can't find her again. So, with no other clues to go on, he picks up Mary Wesley, and the two of them go back to the scene of the crime, the skating rink.
Blackie, just what do you expect to find here?
Well, for one thing, Mary, roller skates. Got yours on all right?
Yes, I have.
Good. So have I. Now, maybe we'll find a solution to this thing. The wheels on my feet may stop my head from spinning.
Now, there's upside-down logic if I ever heard it. And I've heard it.
I'd admit that if it were true, Mary, but it isn't. You see, we've come down here to see the dead girl's friend Martha. Remember her?
The girl who found the body, yes, but how do you know she's in here?
Observation, my dear Miss Wesley. Observation, deduction, perseverance, and the fact that she told me she works here.
Oh.
In fact, there she is.
Oh, golly. Well, then she's a skating teacher, isn't
That's
she?
right. So let's skate over to her and see if she can instruct us in the whys and wherefores of her roommate's death.
Okay.
Oh, Martha.
Yes?
Martha, can we talk to you for a minute?
Oh, Blackie, it's you again. Did you find anything about Jane's murder?
No, not yet, Martha.
Blackie, do you think that...
Hey, remember me? Because I'm here, too.
Hello, Miss West. I didn't see you. Gosh, I wonder if they'll ever find out why she was killed.
Well, if they ever do, Martha, it'll be Blackie who found out for them.
Blackie hopes. Listen, Martha. I think that ring on Jane's finger is the clue to a murder.
Oh?
It was claimed yesterday by a man posing as her husband. And since then, it's disappeared, and the phony husband is dead.
Another murder? Oh, no.
Yes, and both committed for that ring, if you ask me.
Well, nobody's asking you.
Well, Faraday.
Hello, Inspector Faraday. Where you skate?
Don't embarrass him, Mary. His mother won't let him wear them after dark.
I don't need skates. While you've been fooling around on yours, I've been doing some work. I found out about that ring on the dead girl's finger.
Yeah? What'd you find out?
It was stolen in Detroit 3 days ago, and it's hot. Too hot to send right to a fence, so it's being passed around among the members of a local gang till one of them thinks it's safe to see a fence with it. Nick Jansen's the head of the gang we think is doing it. You know him, Blackie?
Only by reputation. Safecracker, isn't he?
The best in the business. including you.
I don't crack safes, Faraday. I open them. And the next time you open your mouth, let's have some information come out of it for a change.
Information? Well, Blackie, take the ring. I found out all about that, didn't I?
Oh, you found out all about it, did you? Do you know where the ring is now?
No.
Do you know why it was put on the dead girl's finger?
No. Do you?
Yes.
I'm listening.
Do you know, Blackie, really?
Oh, Blackie, where is the ring, and why was it put on Jane's finger?
I'll answer one of those questions at a time, Mary. I think this fellow Nick Jansen got it back.
Oh, you do, huh? Why?
Well, he obviously read of Jane Carter's death in the newspapers, how the mysterious diamond ring was found on her finger. He knew how the ring got there because either he or one of his gang put it there.
Yes, but why, Blackie?
I think I know why. Martha.
Yes?
Do you know a girl named Hazel Stanley?
Hazel Stanley, Blackie? Well, let me think.
Hazel Stanley? Who's Hazel Stanley?
Now, wait just a minute. I think I should be the one to ask that. Oh, but I remember about her now. Of course I do. She's the girl who told you that she lived at Mrs. Browder's.
Yes, that's the one.
Oh, I know a girl named Hazel. I think her name was Hazel Stanley, too, a redhead.
That's her.
Well, she used to skate a lot here, but, gee, I haven't seen her around in several nights.
What's Hazel Stanley got to do with this, Blackie? She's already given you one bum steer.
I'll tell you what she has to do with this, Faraday. It's her red hair. Jane Carter had sort of red hair, too, didn't she, Martha?
Well, sort of. Now, will you excuse me now? I really have to be working.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye.
Blackie, Jane Carter's hair could have looked rather red to a stranger because it was dark outside the rink when we found the body. You know, I think Jane was killed by mistake.
I think you're right. I think Jane Carter was mistaken for Hazel Stanley. And that's why she's dead.
Well, I never heard of anything so crazy. I'm getting out of here. You two skate all night if you want to. I'm going to keep rolling on this case.
Good old Faraday. Every time I get a partial solution to a case, he gets so confused he has to take time off to figure it out.
Yes, but darling, it's still pretty far from the real solution, isn't it?
Well, it's not next door, Mary. Jansen's the answer to all this, and my one lead to him is the girl named Hazel Stanley.
Oh, yes, Hazel Stanley. Don't you think you better tell me about her?
All right. She's a girl who gave me a phony address, Mrs. Browder's rooming house.
Well, if it was a wrong address, remind me to thank her. That is, if we ever meet her.
Well, she did give me the right number for Mrs. Browder's rooming house, though, Mary. Something with an Alvin exchange. Do you know the theory about aliases and phony addresses, Mary?
Oh, yeah, I think I do. Part of the name and address is usually legitimate. Psychological reasons.
Uh-huh. So, in the address and phone number Hazel gave me, there may be a clue to her real address.
Yes, but which is it, Browder or Alvin?
Yeah. Now, let's see. Now, there's a Browder Street. No, that's not much help. But say, there's an Alvin Hotel uptown. That might be the clue. I think the name Hazel is legitimate. I'm going to get on the phone and check.
Going chasing a redhead again, huh?
Uh-huh, for a clue.
Well, you follow the clue. I'll just follow you.
Come on, Hazel. You'd better talk.
Why, Blackie? Just because I gave you a phony address?
No, we found you easily enough at this hotel. It's because a girl was murdered, and I know enough about the case to implicate you.
Oh, no, you don't.
Miss Stanley, if Blackie says it, it's true.
Well, here's all I know. That ring was supposed to be slipped to me. The other girl walked out of the skating rink for some air, and she got the ring by mistake. She asked a dumb question, and the guy who slipped it to her got smart.
Oh, I see. And then when he realized his mistake, he had to kill her.
And before he could get the ring off her finger, a roommate came out, and he had to disappear fast. Then he hired Jack Ellis to get back the ring, huh?
Well, it's all making sense now.
We'll make more in a minute. Hazel, you're still on a spot. Did Jansen kill the girl?
Yes.
Where can I find him?
Well, don't make me tell you that, Blackie. He'll kill me.
Oh, Miss Stanley, not if Blackie finds him first, he won't.
You have a murder charge hanging over you, too, you know, Hazel.
Oh, really?
No. Oh, definitely. You told me where to find Jack Ellis's body, remember?
Mm-hmm.
I'm warning you, Hazel. Tell me where I can find Jansen, or you'll find yourself in jail.
Are you on the level?
I'm on the trail of a killer, Hazel. And you're part of the gang that's been doing the killings. When the police clamp down, they clamp down on everybody. Now, talk.
All right. Ellis was my boyfriend, and I think Jansen knocked him off. I told you where to find Jack so you could pick up a clue to Jansen.
Well, I didn't. Where's Jansen now?
Well, he lives at 19 Oak Street. Get him, Blackie. Get him.
I'm going to get him as soon as I get going. And Mary, you get lost.
Look, I tell you, Blackie, I don't know nothing. Jansen ain't here.
I understand that. Now, where is he?
I don't know. Even if I did, I wouldn't tell you, see?
Yeah, I see. But let's find out how well you'll see with two black eyes.
Hey, take your hands off me.
Sure, one at a time, like this.
No, hey, get it out.
Now, where's Jansen?
I don't know, Blackie.
Well, maybe this will help you now. Now,
I got nothing to say.
It's getting a little boring. How's this for size? Just your measure. Well, you going to talk now, or are you interested in some more sample sizes?
Don't hit me again, Blackie. Don't. What do you want to know?
I told you. Where's Jansen?
I don't know. All I know is at 11 o'clock he'll be out on a job. Safe cracking.
11 o'clock, and it's 9:45 now. Where is this job he's pulling?
Vault at 8th National.
The vault at the 8th National?
Yeah.
You mean Jansen thinks he can open that?
Sure. He's the best and fastest safe crack in the world, ain't he? Maybe if you get down there in time, you could learn something. He makes you look sick, Blackie.
How's it coming on the vault door, Jansen? I think I got it, kid. I think I got it. Hold that light higher. You think you can open it, honest? If I can't, nobody can. Well, you're good, Jansen, but this is
Look,
a tough...
you've been reading too much about those amateurs like Boston Blackie. You're dealing with the tops in the business now. This sure is a tough one.
Yeah.
But I'll get it. I'm the only guy in the world who can. There it goes. It's open.
You done it in less than an hour.
It's tough, I tell you. But not too tough for me. Come on, help me swing the door open.
Sure. It's heavy. There, we got it.
And about time. I was getting a little tired waiting for you guys.
Just as Boston Blackie.
It's the two of us, Boston Blackie and his gun. Took you 55 minutes to open this vault, Jansen. Took me only 30. I thought you were good.
You opened this safe?
Yes, and incidentally, at the same time, I closed this case.
I understand Jansen confessed, Blackie.
Yes, he did, Mary. But he really didn't have to. We found that diamond ring in his office safe. And did I enjoy sending that guy to jail?
Well, why him any more than any of the others?
He was supposed to be the world's champion safecracker, Mary.
Well, he was good, wasn't he?
Sure, but meet the new champ.
Oh. You know, Blackie, when we found that ring on the dead girl's finger, I certainly didn't think it would lead to such a simple case of robbery and murder as this.
That ring was really very helpful, Mary. When Jansen put it on her finger, it also put the finger on him.
Premium quality, yes, sir. Premium price, no, sir. There is no finer beer, and it's just as...
The coffee is gone, and it's time to head to our final vantage point. Our detective now sits in a ruined, abandoned high-rise apartment, looking down at the freezing, snow-blanketed city through a cracked window, surrounded by deep shadows and the amber glow of the metropolis below. We tune the dial to the sharp mind of Philo Vance, stare into the winter abyss as we listen to the classic episode, The Rooftop Murder Case.
You see, Vance, our office doesn't handle only murder cases. Sometimes, as in this one, the case is a little less physical, but still, it's interesting.
You don't have to convince me that being a district attorney isn't dull, Markham. This Joe Somer whom we're going to see, just what is the charge against him?
His partner is accusing him of grand larceny.
Oh?
I happen to know Somer pretty well, and before an indictment is handed down, I want to talk to him. I liked him. Quiet, always considerate. Nice of you to come with me, Vance.
I'm glad of the chance to get out of the office.
Good.
Well, this is the street you said Sommer lives on. This house should be that one.
There's a crowd around that house, Vance. Something's happened.
No doubt about that, my friend. Let's find out what. Well, there's a police officer over there, Markham.
Yes.
Let's find out about this.
I'm with you, Vance.
Hey, stop shoving, will you?
Pardon me. Sorry. Excuse me, please.
Get back, everybody. Get back there.
Hello, officer. I'm District Attorney Markham.
Oh, sure. I recognize you, Mr. Markham. It's quite a thing we have here. Fellow lives here. A man named Joe Sommer jumped or fell from the roof of his house.
What?
He was dead when he hit the ground.
Joe Sommer, Markham. That's the man you wanted to see.
Not right now.
It was suicide, all right, Mr. Markham. Almost hit a couple of people when he jumped.
That's awful.
I found a suicide note in the house. There wasn't anybody home, but the note was right where I couldn't miss it when I went in. I'll turn it in with my report.
All right, officer. Well, Vance, I promised you a case. It looks like it's over before it even began.
That, my friend, is a matter of opinion. Perhaps there is no larceny case, but I have an idea that instead of it, we're going to have a murder investigation.
Hi, Miss Henderson. DA in his office?
Yes, he is, Sergeant. He's on the telephone, though.
Well, that's okay. He'll want to see me.
No, but I'll let you know as soon as something develops. Bye. Hello, Heath.
Hi, DA. Just got a report on that suicide note found at Joe Sommer's house.
Yes?
Completely legitimate, DA. We had our experts check the writing. There's no question but that Joe Sommer wrote it.
He wrote a suicide note and apparently jumped from the roof of his house.
What do you mean, apparently?
Well, Philo Vance thought it might be murder.
Oh, he did?
Yes.
That guy thinks everything is murder. I'm waiting for the day when there's a murder case that he'll say it's suicide.
You'll have a long wait, Heath. Vance doesn't often make mistakes.
Everybody makes mistakes, DA. Even I do.
Not you, Sergeant Heath.
Yeah, me. And if I can make them, I guess Vance can make them once in a while, too.
The possibility is there, undoubtedly.
Well?
The only thing is, I can't ever remember Vance being wrong for any length of time.
I don't imagine I'll be too long, Mrs. Sommer. Thank you for letting me use this desk.
It's quite all right, Mr. Vance, but just what are you writing?
Nothing, really, just scribbling. Are there any more pens in this house?
You've tried all of them that I could find, including Joe's fountain pen. What's the big idea?
I won't know whether or not it's a big idea until later. Right now,
Oh, there's someone at the door. Excuse me.
Oh, go right ahead, Mrs. Sommer. Please don't let me disturb you.
Any more than you have, you mean? Yes? Oh, Mr. Dale.
Mrs. Sommer, may I come in?
Why, yes. Yes, of course. I have company, as you can see.
Oh.
Philo Vance, the private investigator. Mr. Vance, this is Alfred Dale, my husband's partner.
How do you do?
Hello, Vance.
It took Joe's death to get you over to our house, didn't it, Mr. Dale?
Well,
Too bad you didn't find time to come here while he was still alive.
Mrs. Sommer, I assure you...
Excuse me, please. Mrs. Sommer, I'm finished with those pens.
All right.
Now, can you tell me what your husband was doing on the roof? I'm trying to find out if he deliberately went up there to commit suicide, or if he got the idea while he was on the roof.
He left a note, the papers say. Doesn't that indicate he went up there to jump?
Not necessarily. And I believe I was asking Mrs. Sommer.
Oh, sorry.
When I left the house yesterday morning, Vance, I asked Joe to fix the radio aerial on the roof. That might have given him the idea.
Yes, it might. May I go up and see the roof?
If you like. Wait till I throw a coat over my shoulders and I'll go up with you. Might just as well see the place where poor Joe jumped.
Like to come up, Mr. Dale?
All right.
This way, gentlemen. Up these steps to the second floor, then we go up through the attic to the roof.
Lead on.
There's a light at the top of these steps. I'll turn it on. You gentlemen might have a little trouble in the attic. There's no light there, and I'm afraid there are a lot of trunks lying around.
There are in practically every attic.
Go right ahead, gentlemen. I'll turn on this light.
After you, Dale.
Certainly. Very well. You know, there's something about this procession reminds me of the 3 little Indians.
Isn't that 10 little Indians?
Not after 7 of them were killed.
You're perfectly right, of course.
Careful now. It's pretty dark up here.
Indeed it is.
Just walk straight ahead, Mr. Dale. There are a few steps leading up to the roof.
You know, there are times when I...
Oh!
What's the matter?
Sorry, I must have kicked one of your trunks.
It can stand it. Find the steps all right, Mr. Dale?
Yes, right here. Good thing you brought your coat, Mrs. Sommer.
Yes, I suppose it is.
Well, so this is the roof from which your husband jumped, fell, or was pushed to his death. Pushed?
My husband killed himself, Vance. There, see, there's the aerial I told you about. Look over here on the other side of it. You see where there's new wire around the insulator?
Yes, I do. Apparently, your theory was right, Mrs. Sommer.
I imagine so. Well, what else do we do now that we're up here?
Not a thing. We've done everything I wanted to do. But what's more important, I've found out everything I wanted to know. I'm just about to go to bed, Markham, but I thought I'd call you and report what happened today at the Somers' house.
You know, I'm very anxious to hear. What'd you find out?
Well, first of all, I met Joe Somers' partner, Alfred Dale.
You did?
We went up to the roof.
What? Vance, what's happened? That was a shot. Vance, are you there? What happened?
It's all right,
Vance,
my friend.
Good.
I'm lying here on the floor, out of reach of any second bullet. Besides, there's no light in the room now. Somebody fired at me from the fire escape and got the lamp instead.
But, man, how can you be that calm? Somebody just tried to kill you.
Yes, I know.
And that means you were right. That Somers' death wasn't suicide, but murder. And the murderer was just close to you.
That isn't the only thing the shot meant, Markham. It also meant that I am very close to the murderer.
You're a smart dame, you are. Your husband knocks himself off, and what do? You come running to me.
Tony.
What is this, a playground?
Tony.
Tony. What do you expect from me?
Oh, Tony.
You think I'm going to knock myself out crying? Now get smart. You're cute and I like you, but keep away from me for a while.
But I don't understand why.
You don't understand why. I'll tell you why. You inherit a lot of dough. That special clause about suicide in your husband's insurance takes care of you. Me, I'm a mug. All right, so you go for me. So the cops find out. So what'd they say?
What can they say?
What can they say? They can say, I knocked off your old man so I could get you in that dough.
But Tony...
you can butt Tony me for now.
So, there she is. I finally got you two together.
All right, now, Lila, take it easy.
So this is the dame that took my place. I was hoping I'd find her here. I'm going to turn her inside out. I'm going to...
Out. Now, you heard me. I said out.
Oh, no, you don't. I don't get rid of easy. Nobody's moving in till I get ready to move out, and I'm not ready yet.
No, get out of here, Lila.
Why? Because you slapped me?
Come on.
You slapped me before and I stayed. What did
Yeah.
Stop pushing me.
When I say out, I mean out.
Tony, you'll be awfully sorry about this.
Sure.
I'll make you
Out.
Tony, let me in.
I'm sorry, sweetie. I guess Lila's got a temper.
Oh, you guess she has. You're a pretty good guesser. I'd hate to think what that girl would have done to me if you hadn't stopped her.
Right now I'm thinking about what she's going to do to me because I did.
Now, look, Markham, you listen to me. I know what I'm talking about.
I don't doubt that, Miss...
Just call me Lila. I'm going to hand you the murder of Joe Somer. Hand him to you right on a silver platter.
That's all very well, Lila, except that indications are that Somer committed suicide. He left a note.
I don't care what he left. I know a guy who wanted him dead. Just fool around with that.
Wishing someone were dead rarely is fatal to a victim.
Huh? Well, Tony didn't only wish. He gets what he wants. And he wanted Mrs. Somer. Joe Somer was in the way. Tony got rid of him. I don't know how, I just know he did.
All right, Lila. Let's concede for a moment that you know he did. How do you prove it?
That isn't my job. You're the district attorney, aren't you?
I was when I looked last.
Oh, very funny.
Just a moment. I want to call Philo Vance.
Well, you'd be better off calling a cop and having him pick up Tony.
Up until now, Lila, I've been a pretty good judge of my own welfare, thank you.
Hello, Vance speaking.
Markham Vance, listen, there seems to be more and more confirmation of your murder theory about Joe Somer.
Well, I'm glad to hear it, Markham. Actually, and originally, it wasn't a theory, merely an idea, despite that suicide note.
Which has never been explained.
But which will be.
Good.
Now, what's the extra confirmation you called me about?
Well, there's a girl in my office.
Markham.
A girl named Lila, who is the ex-girlfriend of a racketeer named Tony Lester. She's been superseded by... guess who?
Mrs. Somer.
Oh, now, Vance.
Well, it had to be Mrs. Somer, or it wouldn't have had any connection with this case. In which event you wouldn't have called me. Reasonable?
Reasonable, understandable, and accurate. That's what it is, Vance. Now, this girl claims Tony is the kind of character who wouldn't let a mere murder stand in the way if he wanted something.
How right that is.
Please, Lila.
What?
Nothing, Vance. I wasn't talking to you.
Oh.
Well, I thought I'd let you know about this development.
Well, thank you. Now I'll let you know something.
Yes?
Despite the suicide note, which I'll explain some other time, I'll repeat that it definitely was murder. And I'll tell you something a little more important.
And that is?
That I also know who pushed Joe Somer off the roof.
This is District Attorney Markham. The Rooftop murder case began with the apparent suicide of Joe Somer. Vance, believing Somer was murdered, has found substantiation of his theory, despite the presence of a bona fide suicide note. Inasmuch as Vance insists it is a murder, I know we have 3 suspects. Tony Lester, a racketeer, Alfred Dale, Somer's partner, and Somer's widow. To continue our investigations, I have met Vance in the office shared by Somer and Dale. Well, Vance, I found the partnership papers right here in the desk drawer. Vance, you're not listening to me.
Oh, yes, I am, my friend. I was just trying out all the office pens.
Are you through now?
Now, there. You now have my undivided attention.
Good.
What does the partnership contract say?
That in the event of death of one partner, the other partner takes over completely.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell me, is Alfred Dale the murderer? I've just found his motive.
Yes, you most certainly have.
Issue properly evaded. Very well, tell me this. What are you trying all those office pens for?
I tried all of the pens at Somer's house. With the cooperation of the homicide department, I borrowed the suicide note Somer left. And I can tell you definitely none of the pens wrote that note. In fact, I don't believe any of the pens in this office were used either.
But the note was definitely written by Somer.
So you keep telling me, and I agree that it was.
What's the answer? You think Somer wrote a suicide note? The murderer knew he wrote it with the intention of killing himself, but acted regardless?
Hardly.
What? Well, what's going on?
Oh, hello, Mr. Dale. This is District Attorney Markham.
How are you?
We've been using your office.
So I see.
We have a search warrant, Mr. Dale. It's entirely legal.
It's a little embarrassing. You'll have to admit that, legal or not.
Mr. Dale, if I were you, I wouldn't worry about any embarrassment that might be caused you in this office.
What do you mean?
Yesterday, when you and I and Mrs. Somer were on the way to the roof, the attic was very dark.
It was that.
You were in the lead, but you avoided a trunk that I promptly bumped into.
What? Yes, that's true, now that I recall it.
Mrs. Somers said you'd never been in that house before. Yet you avoided the trunk.
Oh, I have very good eyesight.
Or a good memory.
What do you mean?
I just don't want you to resent our being here, that's all. We do have good reason, don't you think?
I don't think I have anything to say.
That, Mr. Dale, is probably the smartest thing you've said since you came into this room.
What does that mean? That I'm due to be arrested any moment on suspicion of murder?
I wouldn't say that. Not any moment, Mr. Dale. I want to be very sure of my proof before Mr. Markham makes any arrest in this case.
Oh, but Tony, I'm sorry. You'll never know how sorry I am. I went to the district attorney.
She's sorry. She rats on me. Now she's sorry. Look, I'm getting tired of kicking you out of my apartment. Now beat it, Lila.
Now, let me stay, Tony. I won't be any trouble. Just let me hang around.
Out.
Ah, you're expecting that summer dame. She's going to be here.
Shut up, you. Don't you talk about her. Don't even say her name.
Oh, I'm not good enough to say her name, huh? I'll say it. I'll scream it so everybody can hear it.
Shut up, I said. All right, get out. Get out fast before I change my mind and start tossing you out. When are you going?
Tony, darling.
Tony, darling, you make me sick. How did I ever go for a dame like you anyhow? Sometimes I think I'm...
Oh.
Okay, Lester, open it up in there.
Who is it?
Sergeant Heath, homicide. Open up.
Oh, you really did it to me, didn't you, Lila? I gotta get out of here. I can't stand a pinch right now.
Tony, I left the door unlocked when I came in.
Oh, you dope, you.
Okay, Lester, hold it. You're not going anywhere.
According to you. According to me, I'm leaving right this minute.
Hold it, I said. Okay.
Thanks for the warning shot. I can take a hint, Heath. You want me to go with you? I go.
Oh, Tony, don't.
Come to think of it, even you'll be better company than this.
Well, what is it you wanted now, Mr. Vance?
All the clippings you have on a man named Joe Somer. I don't imagine there'll be too many.
Well, if his name was ever in our paper, we'd have the clips in an envelope. You don't want the stuff on his suicide, do you?
No.
It's a good thing those clippings haven't been filed yet. T-U-T-U-T-S-S-S-E-S-E-S-E. Oh, here we are. Silly, Sabansky, Skelly, small. Oh, here we are. Somer, Joe. Here's his envelope, Mr. Vance. He feels kind of thin.
Well, I expected that. Now, to see what's in it. Mm-hmm. 2 clippings, one dated 5 years ago. A little item about the marriage of Joe Somer and Dorothy Blaine. The other...
Interesting, huh?
Very. This first clipping is even more revealing, however, in the light of the second one. Listen to this first one. Introduced only 3 months ago at a beach club, Dorothy Blaine and Joe Somer culminated a whirlwind romance in marriage at the home of so-and-so last night. Couple left for a honeymoon in Bermuda.
Well, that's not too unusual.
In view of this, it is. Listen, here's the second clipping. Joe Somer, local businessman and partner in the firm of Somer and Dale, was taken to Mercy Hospital this morning, suffering from a nervous collapse.
Yeah?
According to Alfred Dale, only his fortunate earlier arrival at the office prevented his partner's suicide.
That means something, huh?
It does to me. And it's going to mean a whole lot more to Alfred Dale.
Tony!
Oh, it's you.
Tony, I waited out here in the street to find out what would happen to you.
So what?
I heard you were arrested.
You heard I was arrested. Sure, I was arrested, but I'm out.
Did they think you killed my husband?
How do I know what they think? All I know is I'm getting out of town.
I'm going with you.
Now, don't be a dope. I need you like I need a hole in the head.
You're taking me. I'm going home to pack right now. I'll meet you at the airport in an hour.
Now, listen.
You better take me, Tony. It'll be so much better for you if you do.
Look, I'm a busy man, Vance. I can't be running around town just because you call me and want me to be somewhere.
You won't be bothered very much longer, Mr. Dale.
That's good.
I wonder why Mrs. Somer doesn't answer her bell. You'd better try it again.
Did it ever occur to you that perhaps she isn't home?
Did it ever occur to you that this house might be watched? And if she were at home, that man across the street, who happens to be Sergeant Heath of the Homicide Department, would have told me.
But still,
Mr. Vance.
Yes, and Mr. Dale, your husband's partner. You two remember each other, of course.
Naturally.
We're coming in, Mrs. Somer.
Yes, of course.
I really don't know what I'm doing here, Mrs. Somer.
I don't either. What is it you want, Vance?
We want to go into the living room, for one thing.
We'll talk out here if you don't mind.
Oh, but I do.
Well,
what's that I see in the living room? A trunk. Going somewhere, Mrs. Somer?
come in, gentlemen. Yes, I was going somewhere. I was leaving town. Any objections, Vance?
Definitely. Mrs. Somer, do you own a gun?
Of course not. What kind of a question is that?
Figure it out. You see, the person who killed your husband fired a shot at me the other night.
You're convinced that someone killed my husband?
Yes.
That he didn't commit suicide?
That's right. Dale, do you own a gun?
Why,
Oh, come now. It'll probably be on record if you do.
All right, Vance. I own a gun. And I carry it.
I'll take it if you don't mind.
You are?
Thank you. Pardon my back a moment, Mrs. Somer.
Sure.
Vance, what are you trying to do?
Stop right there, Dale. I want you to remember something for me. Just 1 second while I lay your gun down on the table. Now.
Now what?
Mr. Dale, do you recall that about 6 or 7 years ago your partner tried to commit suicide?
Yes, I do.
You left a suicide note at that time. What happened to it?
Why, I don't know.
I do. It's the same suicide note the police found in this house just after Mr. Somer was pushed off the roof. It had to be. There wasn't a pen in this house or in your office that matched the pen or ink used in that letter. The police found the first suicide note, planted here to indicate Somer really did it the second time.
What are you trying to prove? And if it's the fact that I murdered my husband, let me inform you that I never even knew him when he tried to kill himself the first time.
That's correct. You didn't.
Oh, I see what you're driving at.
That's good.
I took the note 6 years ago, kept it, killed Somer the other day, and left the note here, and you thought I was in this house before when you discovered I didn't trip over the trunk in the darkened attic.
Is that what I'm driving at?
Well, it must be. But I won't stand for it, Vance. I won't be framed for murder.
Stop right where you are, Dale. Do yourself a favor. Don't make me force you to stay. Mrs. Somer.
Yes?
You killed your husband, of course.
So you say.
So I say, and so I can prove. And you know I'm not bluffing, don't you? You knew you gave yourself away up on the roof the other day. That's the reason you tried to kill me in my apartment.
Yes. I know you're not bluffing. I realize what I did. And I realize that I've got to kill you now. You realize that, too, don't you?
Vance, she's picked up my gun.
She won't use it.
Oh, no?
Now, Mrs. Somer...
I won't use it, huh, Vance? That's what you think.
Vance, my gun is loaded.
He knows. And he must know that I'm going to shoot both of you now.
The gun won't fire, Mrs. Sommer. I took out the bullets when I turned my back on you a moment ago. Now I'll take that gun away. Thank you. That will be all, Mrs. Sommer. All, that is, except my explaining to Mr. Markham how I knew it was you.
Well, Vance, I guess there isn't anything more to tell in this case except the most important thing of all. How did you know it was Mrs. Sommer?
First of all, we know from her confession that she found her husband's old suicide note.
Vance, please, how did you know she was the murderer?
Well, Markham, she claimed she was not at home when her husband allegedly jumped to his death.
Yes?
She said he went up to the roof to fix a radio aerial. And that's what gave him the idea to come down, write the suicide note, then go back and jump.
That was her story.
She said she hadn't been on the roof after her husband was killed until she went up with Dale and me.
Yet she knew the aerial was broken.
Well, she could have known that without going up there, Markham. A wire dangling, bad reception if a radio set were in good order, a number of ways. There was one thing she couldn't know, though.
What was that?
How it had been fixed. She walked right over to the spot where a new wire had been wound around the insulator.
Yes?
Now, the only way she could have known that was if she had been there when her husband was fixing it. Or, of course, immediately after, which wasn't likely.
It couldn't have been immediately after, Vance. She had to leave the house after pushing him off the roof. She probably left by a back exit, went shopping, and returned in time to hear the bad news.
Undoubtedly. When she walked to the aerial, she knew she'd made a mistake. But she wasn't sure that I knew what she had done.
Oh?
She tried to kill me so as to be on the safe side. But then, when I let her alone for a while, she thought perhaps I hadn't noticed her error, and she didn't try to kill me again.
Yes.
I let her alone, as you must realize, because I wanted to be absolutely sure about her.
I know that. Her motive was money. Money and her love for Tony Lester. Vance, one thing has always puzzled me about this case. You never knew Joe Sommer. All you saw was his covered body the day we went up to his house. Yet, you didn't believe it was suicide even then. Why?
Something you said, Markham.
Something I said?
Something you and the police officer said, rather. You told me how considerate a man Joe Sommer was as we were driving over to see him.
Yes, that's right.
The policeman said that Sommer narrowly escaped hitting some people who were walking in front of his house when he jumped.
Oh, I see what you mean. A considerate man would have made sure he wasn't going to injure anyone else, even though he had decided to do away with himself.
That's right. Of course, I wasn't sure, but subsequent events convinced me I was right.
All I can say is that fortunately for us, we had you to get to the bottom of this murder.
Thank you, but that's completely unimportant. The only thing that matters is that when we reached the bottom of the murder, we reached the end of the Rooftop murder case.
The amber streetlights are flickering out one by one, and the heavy blizzard has finally stopped, leaving a thick, silent blanket of white snow to hide the city's darkest secrets for another day. I hope you truly enjoyed this freezing journey through the shadows of the golden age of Radio Noir as much as I did. If this snowy, atmospheric night watch brought you some comfort or a good thrill, please don't forget to subscribe to Radiowave Nostalgia. Leave a like, and tell me in the comments which of tonight's dark investigations was your favorite. Your support is what keeps this vintage dial glowing in the dark and helps us bring these forgotten voices back to life. This is Old Pete, your host and companion through the static of the past, signing off from the Motor City. Stay warm out there. Keep a close eye on those deep alleyway shadows, and I will catch you on our next mysterious trip through time. Good night, everyone.